sorry, man. They gave me the biggest one. I can't see anything. I wasn't paying attention.
No, you're good.
Well, I hope your head touches.
I appreciate it. What did that say? Woo. What am I watching for Christmas? Watch this. So if I minimize it, mini players offer videos made for kids. So I gotta watch adult videos to get the mini player? Activities. Hey,
Joe Kim Noah have a jumper? Look at that. That
He did
wasn't
at one
bad.
point. He
That
passed
wasn't
that
bad.
one.
It's about as good as my jumper in rec games. Hit that. Ooh! Splash zone. Don't you roast on a Lovell's jumper ever again, okay? You're just jealous because your shot is broke.
So I can dribble
If I can dribble. What does dribbling get you? A whole lot
into
of
the
nothing.
paint and in my layups. That's what it gets me.
Bro, I am a solid foot and a half taller than you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate you.
I'm a solid foot and a half taller than you. You try to lay it up
Okay,
on me, I'm
too
gonna
strong.
swat. No, no, no.
I'm strong.
Strong? Not when you're in the paint, bro. I could body you all day.
No,
I could body you. I
you're
could
too
take that.
soft, Eli. You're too nice. You're too friendly.
Putting you in, bro, you don't know me in basketball. Stop. Bro. At my basketball practice,
Huh?
I was
No, I know.
they just said lemon on a cherry. They just said sprinkle it on a cherry. You ready to start this thing?
Let's go.
Remember, women's basketball is every equal to men's basketball, and no saying otherwise on the broadcast.
Okay, Eli.
Fundamentals,
These are
man.
fundamentals.
Hello, Greenwood. Sorry for the late start to this broadcast, but we are here with you for the second half of Greenwood High School Lady Gators taking on the Franklin Simpson. Oh gosh, what's their mascot?
I have no idea what the Franklin Simpson mascot is.
The Lady Wildcats. Thank you, Tegan.
Thank you,
our
Tegan
fantastic
Neal.
cameraman over here.
Okay. Well, it would help if I could read.
All right, once again, in case you haven't been here before, I'm Eli Lovell. This is Patrick Haycraft.
Hello, everybody.
And we will be with you again for the guys game immediately following this. But right now, let's jump into the second half of this game. 30-4 is your score right now going into the third quarter. Lady Gators on top. Not much wrong going in that first half. All right, so we have just about 20 seconds left in the half. Patrick, what are you excited to see from the second half of action?
The scoreboard go up for our Greenwood Lady Gators tonight. Definitely putting on a clinic, obviously, looking at that score now, 30-4. Franklin Simpson not really putting up much of a fight tonight.
So we'll get you started with the opposing team's lineup. On the floor is Conley Wilson. Number 35 is Demaya Hobson. Number 1 is Ashanti Johnson. Number 14 is Mayla Pardinger. And number 2 is Alcra Barbie. And for the Gators, it's Leah Trin, Olivia Lovell, Annie Lasley, Megan Uni, and Nicole Milam running the floor. Here now is Wilson with the ball.
Passes over to Barbie.
Nice steal by Megan Uni there.
Uni open on the fast break, easy layup.
This tight defense is what you love to see from this Lady Gators team. It's one thing they do so well.
You're seeing that scoreboard go up as a result of this good defense. You're seeing a lot of open fast breaks during this game.
Good defense by Lovell on Barbie. She tries to pass it away to Johnson. That is out of bounds. Turnover to the Lady Gators.
Lasley inbounding for the Greenwood Lady Gators. Leia Trin with the ball. Trin now at the top of the key. She passes into Lovell. Lovell, easy layup, scores now 34-4 with 7 minutes left in this third quarter.
That's those superior genes right there.
Superior genes. Always bragging on your own sibling, Eli.
She is, of course, filling in for the injured Kayla Grant. Unfortunate injury there. No idea how long she'll be out this season, but hopefully she'll have a speedy recovery and be back soon.
I believe I heard it was a bruised muscle that she suffered.
Hopefully nothing too severe then, as Lovell gets the rebound.
Uni
Kayla
now
Johnson,
bringing
of
the
course,
ball
an
up.
efficient scorer down low for the Lady Gators.
Milam now with the
now.
ball. She puts
Nice
it
little
up.
dribble move to get around. Rebound by Milam. She puts it up again. That one's not even close, but it's a nice pass to Annie Lasley, who can't convert on the shot. Gets her own rebound. Gators setting it back up again. Johnson with the attempt on the steal. That one is out of bounds. Stays here. That was a lot that just happened.
That was a lot of words that came out of your mouth there, Eli. Trin now with the ball at the top of the key. She fires and makes. 37-4 Greenwood lead.
Leia Trin has one of the smartest ball IQs on this team, I would definitely say, with her shot selection, her defensive prowess. She knows where to go, especially using her shortened stature, we'll say. You know, a lot of people might think she's at a disadvantage, but she definitely doesn't seem to be when she's out there. She's just in her element.
Both teams now with substitutions. Haley Gordon coming in for the Greenwood Lady Gators,
That's
as
also
well as
KK Keener in exchange for Lovell and Milam.
Trin now bringing the ball up the floor for the Gators. Uni now with the ball on the right hand. Over to Keener. Over to Gordon. Over to Trin in the corner.
Good ball movement by the Lady Gators as
Uni
takes a
fires,
three.
misses.
Rebound by Keener.
Trin with the ball in the corner. She fires and makes again. It's a second three-point make for Trin. It is now 40-4 with 5.5 minutes left in this third quarter.
So the Gators on a 10-0 run to start this second half. Not bad.
It's also not to mention that we have 10 times the score of the Franklin Simpson Lady Wildcats.
As that shot is good by the center.
Keener now with the ball. She passes over to Trin. Trin passes to Gordon. Gordon to Uni. Uni over to Keener.
Across the court to KK Keener. And she
another
hits a three.
three-point make for the Lady Gators. Now 43-6.
Run now. That's a Deja Partinger bringing it down the court. Probably butchered that name. I'm sorry. Johnson now. That's Johnson. Here's the drive now. Good defense, but they will call the foul. Let's see who that goes against. It'll be against Gordon. So going to the line is Adeja Partinger. You know, one thing I've noticed already is this Franklin Simpson team almost looks asleep, especially on the defensive boards. They just let the Gators grab all the offensive rebounds, which is a killer in any game. Coming in now is Honest Blewett in exchange for Annie Lasley.
Partinger on her second attempt. It is good. Score is 43-8 with 4.5 minutes left in this
Attempted
third
a steal
quarter.
there by Wilson, but Trin knows exactly where she is.
Trin now with the ball at the top of the key. She passes over to Keener.
Gordon trying to cut inside. Here's Trin now with the ball up top.
Trin
on the
drives
drive.
in.
Nice
Layup
easy
made.
lay-in against the glass.
Trin's really cutting this team apart right now offensively, putting up a lot of points in just a short period of time here in this third quarter.
She's got 8 points in the first 4 minutes of this quarter.
Really tearing them apart right now.
There's
From
Johnson
Simpson.
now on Blewett on defense, and it's good defense there. Uni
Rebound by
recovers.
Uni. Uni now bringing the ball up the floor.
Making
She
Uni
drives
on the
in,
drive.
backs out,
Smart
passes
move
over
there.
to Keener. Keener still dribbling at the top of the key. Passes over to Trin.
Good defense by the Wildcats right now.
Trent over to Uni. Uni drives in, goes for the layup.
And never
That's another
mind.
make.
Megan Uni slices right through there. No problem for the Lady Gators. 47-8 now, your score. 3:22 to go in the third.
Wilson with the ball for Franklin Simpson. She passes over. Shot is fired, and that is a miss. Rebound by Franklin Simpson. And a shooting
That's
foul is
Jakaya
called.
Warfield on the drive, and she picks up the foul going against Honest Blewett here. This will be her second of the game.
First attempt. No
High
good.
bounce, no good by Warfield. And more substitutions now. That's Rachel Evans and Olivia Lovell in for Uni and Trin.
Second attempt. No good again. Rebound by Lovell.
Lovell got big on that board there, jumping between three Franklin Simpson.
If you brag on your
offensive
sister
plays.
one more time, Eli.
I'm just when I see a good play, I make it known. Here's
Honest
Blewett
Blewett
now.
on the inside.
Nice effort to
She
get
passes
inside.
out to
pass
Evans.
Back out to Evans.
Ooh, Evans with the step back shot
Oh.
and miss.
Lovell on the rebound, can't get it. Goes instead to Adeja Partinger, who will bring it down the court. Shot goes up by Warfield, no good.
Rebound by Lovell. Lovell passes to Evans. Evans now bringing the ball up the floor.
Evans, one of the best ball handlers on this team, especially off the bench.
Evans now in the corner. She passes to Lovell. Lovell passes over to Keener and then to Gordon. Gordon back to Evans. Evans into Blewett, and that will be out of bounds on Franklin Simpson. Lady
Pass
Gators
a little
ball.
off the mark there. Good defense by Johnson to knock it away, but the Gators will maintain possession.
Score is still 47-8 with 2 minutes left in this third quarter.
And Ashanti Johnson and Mayla Partinger are your subs for the Franklin Simpson Lady Wildcats. And here comes Alcra Barbie as well in exchange for Lauren Johnson. So we have a running clock now.
Huh. Keener passing in for the Lady Gators. She passes into Gordon. Gordon passes to Evans. Evans now at the top of the key. Blewett sets a
nice
pick.
pick from Blewett. Evans lost the dribble, though.
Keener now with the ball. An open floor. She passes to Gordon. Gordon sidesteps. Passes to Lovell. Lovell
now, nice dish
into
to
Evans.
Evans driving in, nice dish to Blewett, who's going to put it up. No good there. Rebound goes to Lovell. She puts it back in for the score.
Score is now 49-8. Lady Gators lead, and a minute left in the third quarter.
Bringing down the court right now is Kaylee Wilson. She's going to dish it off now, and here is Ashanti Johnson. Johnson looking inside, finds her girl. Shot is up, and it is good by number 35, Demaya Hobson. Evans running down the court now. In the corner. She finds Keener up top, who's going to pull the three, and is no good off the backboard. Rebound goes to Blewett. Blewett forces her way inside and scores another easy lay-in. Gators just running the score up on them this one. That's now a 21-4 run.
Score is 51-10. Third quarter now wrapping up here. Franklin Simpson not really putting up much of a fight here in this game. Lady Gators really not a whole lot to say about their offensive production. You can look at the scoreboard and you know what's going on in this game.
Rebound goes to Gordon there. Now here's Evans bringing it down the court. She fires from the logo at the buzzer, and it is no good. But not a lot bad to say about the Gators in that one. 51-6 run by the end of that thing. Or sorry, wow, that's not at all right. 21-6 run. My bad. 51-10 is your score as we go into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, definitely not seeing a whole lot of resistance from this Franklin Simpson.
both of whom were the ones who started this broadcast. To Mr. Corder, our STLP director, who allows us all the technology we need to make this possible. And also to Mr. Spears, the statistician with us. As we're starting the fourth quarter, here's Evans now. Lovell
Lovell.
up top for some reason.
Evans now at the top of the key with the ball. Got a wide open midcourt. Passes over to Blewett.
And she's going to travel there. I was wondering why we had our forwards running the upper court and shows there, but I guess when you're up by 41 in the fourth quarter with a running clock, you know, not much you got to work on. Here's now Partinger. She passes to Wilson. Over
Passes
Johnson.
over to Johnson. Johnson drives in.
Nice drive. Shot. I don't know. Was that a shot? I don't know what just happened, but it was
Seems
nowhere
like she
close.
really wanted to get it over Blewett, but Blewett just decided that she was not going to allow that ball to get anywhere near the hoop today.
They did draw the foul, however. That one's going to go against Rachel Evans on the defense. It will be on the floor, and Ashanti Johnson will be passing it in for the Wildcats. Nice
Easy
little
lay-in
dish
for
there
Franklin
to
Simpson.
Demaya Hobson off the inbounds.
Evans now bringing the ball up the court. She passes over to Gordon. Back to Evans.
Gordon
Evans
on the
drives
drive.
in.
No good
Goes for the
there.
layup
I
and
think
no
they got a
good.
piece of it on that one. And here comes Wilson now down the court. Here's Johnson at the top of the key. Good defense by the whole Gators lineup, keeping them out of the paint right now. Here's Barbie now. Over to Wilson. That's Partinger. And now it's back to Johnson. Good ball movement from the Wildcats, but nowhere close to in the paint as they cut there and get a good shot off by Alcra Barbie.
Score is now
Barbie, sorry.
Score is now 51-14 with 6 minutes left in this fourth quarter.
Gordon stops, takes a shot, no good. Rebound goes to Evans. And that one is swatted out of there by Alora Barbie.
Nicole Milam draws a foul.
So Ashanti Johnson passing it in. Haley Gordon subbed out for KK Keener. Here goes Wilson now.
Looks like Haley Gordon has got a little cut on her arm, going back to the trainer to get that all patched
Maybe she just
up.
needed a hot dog or something. Maybe a Dr. Pepper, you know, replenished before going back in this game.
Eli, I'm going to go ahead and tell you I saw clearly that cut. I don't think she's going to get a hot dog.
The concession stand is right out there, Patrick. By the way, come on down to this game. You can get yourself all the concessions you want and support your Gators at the same time. Because, of course, we love having you tune into our broadcast, but even better, seeing you here at the game, letting you say hi, you know? So down 51-14 with 5:17 to go in the game. Franklin Simpson Lady Wildcats really need to jump on it, if you know what I'm saying.
You're just full of quips tonight, aren't you, Eli?
Oh, if you think it's done here, we've still got an entire boys game to go, Patrick. It's called color commentating for a reason. Here's
Johnson
Ashanti
now
Johnson on the inbounds.
Now inbounding for Franklin Simpson. She passes in. Easy lay-in. That is
No
a
good
miss.
there by Barbie. I think he jinxed her a little bit as Lovell gets the rebound.
Evans now with the ball. She passes up to Milam. Milam drives in. She fires from three. That is a miss. Rebound by Wilson for Franklin Simpson. Partinger now with the ball.
Oh, nice little move there. And I think there was a little bit of a flop at the end of that one, but I think it was a foul. I'm going to go on Honest Blewett. I believe that's her third of the game.
That is called a shooting foul, so Partinger will go to the line. Partinger's first attempt is no good.
Off the back iron there. And Haley Gordon coming back in the game in exchange for Nicole Milam.
And I'm seeing some sort of wrapping on her wrist, Eli. No hot dog in sight. I do believe I was correct, and you owe me an apology.
You don't know what
Partinger's
consumable
second
items.
attempt, no good.
Be quiet, Patrick. We're going back to the game. I think it's Franklin Simpson ball. I guess last touched by the Lady Gators. So
Johnson
here's
now
Ashanti
inbounding.
Johnson.
She passes into Barbie. Barbie spins, puts the
Barbie.
ball up.
No
No
good there
good.
on the shot. Rebound goes to the Lady Wildcats. Barbie again, and she hits the and one.
Score is 51-14 with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in this fourth quarter.
Foul goes against Olivia Lovell there. So Barbie now to the line to convert on the three-point play. No good. Rebound goes to Evans. Evans looked to push the floor. Good defense by the Lady Wildcats there to stop the break. Here's Gordon now. Nice pass into Honest Blewett. Blewett has it rejected by Barbie.
Wilson now with the ball. She passes over to Hobson. Now Barbie with the ball.
Pass inside is no good. Stolen by Blewett.
Blewett passes to Evans. Now Evans bringing the ball up the floor for the Lady Gators. Evans passes to Gordon.
Aggressive defense here from Johnson as Evans passes back out to Gordon and takes a deep three. No good there. Blewett tries to get the rebound. Nice tip back in by Lovell. And
Blewett goes up with it.
Should have been a foul there, but they're not going to call it. Here goes Johnson now on the drive. Gordon tried to draw the charge. Johnson missed the layup anyways. Wow. She shacked in a fool out there.
Evans now with the ball. She drives in.
Oh, my goodness.
We're seeing a lot of just layups thrown up, except I don't know if I would classify them as layups.
Somebody call Shaquille O'Neal and the boys at shacked in a fool. And
I'd just like to give out a shout-out to Emma Harmon for saying that both Eli and I are her favorite commentators. Obviously, two best men suited for the job.
Apologies to you, Emma, that we couldn't commentate any of your golf matches, but I'm sure you wouldn't have wanted to hear that anyways. As here goes Evans.
I don't know how interesting I could be commentating golf.
That one is no good. A rebound goes to Hobson. And I agree with you there. Might be a hard one.
Ball goes out of
Baseball
bounds.
gets difficult sometimes, so.
Lady
Whoa.
Gators now with the ball.
Shot attempt from the bench by one of the Wildcats. Lovell on the rebound of inbound, as mass substitution for the Lady Wildcats. That's Warfield, Johnson, and Partinger coming in for Wilson, Barbie, and Johnson.
Evans now bringing the ball up the floor.
Approaching the 2-minute mark in this game, 51-16, your score right now. Lovell to Blewett at the charity stripe. Blewett on the drive, puts it right up too hard. Gordon with the rebound and the shot attempt, and she will go to the line to shoot two. They're going to call number 24, Adasia Partinger, with the foul there. So the clock is not running on free throws, but it is running on inbounds passes. So the first one is no good there by
Thank
Gordon.
you for establishing that, Eli. I appreciate that.
Well, I was a little confused, you know. You might as well run the clock.
Aren't
when
you
we're up
always
by
a little confused,
35.
Eli?
Okay, Patrick. You know, I prefer to maintain a professional atmosphere here.
Gordon now with her second attempt. That is
Second
good. Blewett
Maybe
shoved to the
thanks to that
floor.
little Dr. Pepper there, that Dr. Pepper break. It's a unique blend of 23 different.
Eli, I'm going to be honest with you. I did not listen to a single thing you just said to me.
I'm sure most of our viewers didn't either, as it's Johnson. Nice in pass there to Hobson.
Lady Gators putting on a good defensive showing here. Again, score is 52-16 with 1:23 left in this fourth quarter.
Johnson from the charity stripe, too much on that one.
Rebound by Lovell. She passes to Evans. Now Evans bringing the ball up the floor.
Evans with the drive along the baseline, just trying to kill some clock here. Lovell now up top to Gordon. Approaching the 1-minute mark in this game, which will be a good victory for the Lady Gators here. Pass inside to Blewett is tipped away by Johnson. Will stay with the Gators.
And I don't mean to be a little overzealous here, but I will go ahead and say that's all she wrote, and this will be going down as a
Level shot,
great
no good.
victory for the Lady Gators
Blue
by a
shot
large
is
margin.
good. So here's a pass over to Partinger. Partinger down to Johnson. Back out to Partinger, who's going to try to drive, put up a wild shot, no good. Rebound goes to Lovell.
Evans now
can
with the
pretty
ball.
much just dribble the clock out.
20
Good win here
seconds
for Lady
left.
Gators.
Good win indeed, Eli. Good win indeed.
Again, sorry that we weren't on until halftime. Of course, there wasn't much to commentate in that first half either. It's 30-4.
Just like to give a special shout out to Mr. Clark for assigning us homework in AP European history. I will blame that man for the reason as to why I was not here until the second half. Your
As
final
that is time,
score.
man.
Your final score is 54-16 Lady Gator win.
Remember to stick around with us for the Coaches Fight Cancer second half, where the Greenwood Gators take on the boys Franklin Simpson Wildcats. We will be back on a different stream for that one, so stay tuned. And from the swamp, this is Eli Lovell
And Patrick Haycraft.
signing off.